Welcome Between the Lines, Girls Hoops, with my man Coach V. What's up, Coach V?
What's going on?
Man, Tuesday night, we get to hang out with my man Manny from Windy City Chevrolet out there in Purcell, folks. He's going to come live and talk a little bit cars, talk a little bit of hoops, whatever you want to talk about, because that's what Manny does. He keeps it 100 out there in Purcell. Well, Coach, before we get started, how was your day?
It was good. Getting ready for finals. Getting ready for graduation. Graduation next Monday. So off to see some seniors. Get them off in the real world. Let them have at it.
Well, Coach, I got to say real quick, man, shout out to Carl Albert boys golf team winning the state championship. It's been a long time. And then, man, the Crawfords got to be happy over there at that house because the daughters win a state championship in basketball. Then the son comes from and shoots a 64 today to win his first title as a freshman coach. Freshman state champion as a golfer. Man, that's big time, Coach. That's big time. I got to give it up.
Yeah.
I know, folks, we're talking golf on here, but we've had this guy on our show, the Keep It 100 show. But, folks, to be a freshman, to go out and win a state championship and shoot 6,400, I don't know nothing about golf. I guess that's a good score because I'm freaking sure if he was a free throw shooter, coaches probably wouldn't be happy with a 64% free throw line shooter. But golf, I guess, is okay. But, Coach, like I said, we got little things to cover. We're going to talk Manny. I'll be getting on the road heading to New Orleans for Section 2. For the EYBL, Coach, you be heading to the heart of Texas. Some good teams down there. Had two young ladies that we had on last night. The Underwood sisters will be playing in that tournament. You got the Davis, the young ladies, be playing down there with Texas U. A lot of good teams. You got Amira down there with Amira Harris with the fam. So a lot of good talent from Oklahoma is going to be playing down there in Texas. In the heart of Texas, a big-time tournament. Going to be a lot of college coaches there. A lot of college coaches there in New Orleans. It's the second session, so the transfer pool's done. So everybody's out. Going to be looking for who? The next, 2029s, 2028s. I mean, it's the time to start getting some of these kids on the block. Big shout-out to some of the girls. I saw a girl here in Oklahoma, Brooklyn Henderson's on the national list along with Jada Davis. So that's big time shout out for that young lady and her team, Pro Skills, and the Lady Bombers. So hopefully we get some other girls from Oklahoma on that list too. But, Coach, we ain't going to hold Manny up much longer. I know he's riding around town looking cool.
He got deals to make, man. He's got deals to make.
He got deals to make, but he's going to hang out with us a little bit, and we want to give him some love because he was one of the first people that jumped on board of our tuxedo folks. Sponsorship, and Manny said, hey, I'm gonna help these young guys out to get this podcast jumping. And once Manny did, it was kind of like fish. Well, he bit, everybody else started biting. So we want to give him some love for coming on and sponsorship with us on Between the Line Girls Hoop. So let's bring him on. What's up, man? Hey,
what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Yes,
how are y'all?
Good.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing this evening?
Doing good. Doing great. Just left the dealership.
So Manny, what's it like trying to sell a car every day in Purcell, Oklahoma? Oh, we lost him. We must pay.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So what's it like trying to sell cars every day? Because it could be a tough business, but it seems like you do.
Looking for your next car? Take a quick trip to Purcell and visit my man, hometown guy, Manny Esperanza at Windy Chevrolet. Manny is a proud sponsor of our show and would love the opportunity to help you find your next perfect vehicle. Stop by and see him or give him a call at 405-323-5767 to start your next car buying journey. Windy Chevrolet, where hometown service meets unbeatable deals.
Welcome back to Between the Line High School Girls Hoops on this Tuesday night with my man Coach V. And Manny, we lost him for a second, but now he's back. What's up, Manny? I know we lost you, but now you're back. What's going on?
Oh, man. Work never stops. Everybody's always calling, looking for a great deal, trying to find them cars. I apologize about that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Manny. Hey, you have to pay the bills just like we got to pay the bills. We appreciate you coming on, and we also appreciate you partnership up with us and helping us out, get our name out there on High School Girls Hoops, like I say, all the way from Oklahoma City to Texas to Kansas to Purcell, Oklahoma, where my man Manny's at, Windy City. So, Manny, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the car dealership these days because gas prices is high. So, everybody probably want to buy an electric car right now. I guarantee if you sell some electric cars or anything, you'll probably be on fire like Alicia Keys.
I've been looking for an electric car all day today for one special customer. He's looking for a Tesla. We finally found it. He'll be there tomorrow to pick it up. So
That's how it works. That's how it works.
If it's electric car is what you're looking for, come see me. I'll make sure we find it, get you the best deal. We have some nice gas-friendly vehicles for you. I mean, we'll find anything you need. We'll find it.
Well, man, with the gas prices being high, what are you hearing from the customers? Because, I mean, I'm a young man that drives a car that takes premium gas, and I tell you right now, premium gas is almost up to $5, man. I'm almost at the point I want to start riding my bike to work and around town because, man, gas price is so high. The gas price is more than in the McDonald's value meal, so that tells you how bad it is, man. I mean, it's tough. So you got a choice. Do I get gas or do I eat a burger? Do I get gas or do I eat a burger? Man, right now, I'm going to just put my thumb out. Hope somebody pick me up because gas is that high.
Gas is high. I got a lot of customers that are, just looking for a small, gas-efficient vehicle, something to drive back and forth. I mean, they're vehicles now, you get good gas mileage in them. It's just how you drive. Make sure just keep your tank full. You're going to get, good gas mileage. Don't be hot rodding it. Trying to be young again. We got to stay, stay as fish as we can.
Well, man, if I had that Corvette, I thought. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
No, I said it pays to be young. You want to hurt? I see these guys, these big old diesels, young guys. Oh my! That got to be $10 worth of gas right there.
Yeah, that's it. He rubbed it up. Yeah, he's gone. He's already empty. He's already headed back to the gas station. Well, Manny, tell us a little about hoops, man. I mean, we appreciate you joining up with us, but like, who's some of the teams that you follow? I don't know if you're a college guy or NBA guy. I know everybody loves the Thunder, except myself. I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm kind of sad blue right now. But who's some of the teams that you follow in basketball?
Well, I got to be real careful when I say this, just for the territory I live at and my customer base. I'm a big hook 'em.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got to be quiet. I can't be saying that too loud. They'll quit buying cars from me. But I'll watch anybody. I watch K-State. The Michaela Parks girl from Norman. I love to watch her. She's a great kid. Kansas, Keeley was over there. She's now going to go OU. So I will go watch OU. There's some girls that playing there that I've watched grow up, and I'll support them girls. Just because I've seen them grow up and play. I know them, great families, so I'll always be there to support them. I really don't have a team that I have to go watch all the time. I'll watch anybody.
Well, what are you doing now? Your daughter Kenna, who had a great career at Purcell, now she's in school. And what do you do now on Tuesday and Friday night? Now you have no high school to watch. Where you going?
I still go watch the Purcell Lady Dragons. Coach Tony Cooper down there. I got a couple of girls on the team that Kenna played with their sister, so they've grown up around me, and I consider them my nieces, and I'll always go support them. I'll go watch them. I'll go watch the Wayne Lady Bulldogs. Kenna was asked after Christmas break last year to be on staff with Wayne, so she did that. She loved it. So I went and supported them. I got the coach over there. He's kind of like a nephew to me, so I'll always support them. Went and watched Washington a couple of times, but if there's a good game going, we're going to watch it somewhere.
That's good stuff, man. That's how I get like to spend a good Tuesday or Friday night to go watch some good high school girls basketball. It seems like Washington got it going on out there, man. I don't know what they're feeding those girls. It seems like every girl out there, it's different, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the cornbread or what they got out there, but it seems like every girl on the squad is over 6 foot or at least 5'10" or bigger. Yeah. But coach has done a great job with them, winning his second state championship. He should have because he easily have 3, but like I said, winning his second state championship. And like I said, I don't think they're going to fall off any. I know, you like you said, your daughter played. So she played for Purcell, right? The what are they, the Dragons, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what year did she come out?
She graduated last year.
Okay.
2025. Yes, sir.
Now she's a little point guard, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we interviewed her at the OBU. LBU, yes, it. Softball player too, yes, it. Coming straight off with it. Then they come off a state championship in softball.
State runner-up.
State runner-up. Hey, that's close. Hey,
yes,
they got there. It's hard to get there.
It's hard to get there. You're right.
It really is. No, that's good
Yeah.
stuff. So, I mean, you've been a basketball dad. You know what it's like traveling on the weekends and not having a weekend or a week every day you're in the gym shooting and all that. So, for a lot of these young listeners out there, they don't know. I mean, you got to put the work in if you want to stay consistent. It's like you selling cars. If you're just sitting there in the chair, you ain't going to make no money. You got to get up and greet every customer that comes through that door because that's how you feed your family. Just like feeding a jump shot. You got to be out there taking care of business, hitting shots, to make shots and games. But Manny, tell the listeners, something that you got from basketball, watching your daughter play, that you can give, educate some of these young kids out there that that's going to watch the show.
Hey, just stay humble. Listen, even if you're on the bench, be the biggest cheerleader. Watch those girls out there, and just learn. I mean, you got to listen. You got to listen to your coaches. You stay humble. Work hard. You got to put in the work. It's not going to come to you. You got to put yourself out there. What y'all guys do, you and Coach Vic, is a tremendous. These girls don't understand, what they have with y'all putting them out there like that. They need that out there. They got to be seen. You don't have to go to the biggest high school, win the state championship. You just got to put yourself out there for somebody to see you. They're going to catch you. You're going to catch their eye if you just put the work in, man. And, whatever we can do to help, whatever I can do to help y'all, help these kids, man, I'm all about it. I'll do whatever I can.
We appreciate that because, like I said, you've been a big part of our, our sponsorship board. We changed it to the Coach Vic was kind of weird, like why we got tuxedos on? But I figured something a little hit that makes us look kind of spiffy because we some old men. So I'm trying to bring back the youth in us. So I said, hey, why not put us in some tuxedos and call it the Tuxedo Board sponsorship? So, and like I said, you're part of our sponsorship. I don't know if you got a chance to see some of my ass, but we try to shout you out every night. Go down and see you. I know I got a young lady who's about to turn 16 here in a couple months, so I got to find her a car. And I know we got a lot of friends at her age has got to go look for a car. So I'm gonna tell you the first place I'm gonna tell them to point to is Purcell. Yeah, you might got to take a little journey, but Manny gonna take care of you. You gonna go home clean, ready to go.
They don't even have to take a journey. Call me on the phone. We can do everything electronically. We have free delivery anywhere in the state of Oklahoma.
Say that one more time. Say it loud and proud, man. Let everybody know.
Hey, they ain't got to come to the store. Just call me, text me. We'll handle everything over the internet, electronically signing, and we'll deliver it free anywhere in the state of Oklahoma.
Hey, Manny kind of like Car Dash. He like Food Dash. He's Manny Dash. He'll bring it to you. All you got to do is, he'll have it clean and ready to go. Full tank of gas. Hey, you ready to go, folks? I'm telling you right now. That's why we partnership with Manny, and Winnie Cindy Chevrolet. Man, they do a great job out there, folks. If you're looking for a great car, come see this man. He gonna take care of you in many different ways. Manny, what's some of the hot deals you got going on right now, though? Even though gas prices is high, what's something hot?
So, Chevy 1500 supplier pricing. They got a lot of rebates on them. The new trucks. I got myself one, so you got to come out and get them.
Is it pretty spiffy?
It's pretty spiffy.
Coach, you got anything for Manny?
Hey, what do you think about the shot clock rule coming out next year? Are you excited about that?
I'm excited to see it. I know a lot of coaches are not. I think it's going to be a lot more fun for the girls. But we'll see. I know some of the smaller classes, they're not worried about it because it's not going to happen yet. But I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to change that last 2 minutes of a game. Where it used to be kind of like somebody's up by 8, you just like, all right, let's go ahead and go home. It ain't like that no more. I mean, I think that's what the NBA is. I mean, you got a 14-point lead going in the fourth quarter. That don't mean nothing in the NBA because the shot clock, you're still going to get possessions. You're going to get so many possessions. I think that's going to be the change at the end of the game, last 2 minutes. Instead of milking it out with a 7-point lead, I mean, it's going to change the game.
Coach,
yes, sir, it is.
I think you're going to hear a lot of this next year. Some of these teams that don't get the offense, especially you got a team that can pressure you, you're going to hear a lot of this. Yep. I mean, the shot clock going off.
Shot clock
violation. I think a lot of, you're kind of right, Coach. I've seen a lot of coaches hold the ball in the last 2 or 3 minutes trying to milk that clock out, try to milk it out. And I think now you got to go play basketball. You still got to go score. I think a lot of coaches get on the lead and oh my God, they panic a little bit and they freak out. And then, guess what? Now they end up losing the game. I've seen it a couple times this year myself, being up close. But I think with the shot clock now, especially a lot of these girls are playing on the circuit, they're having to go use the shot clock. So a lot of these girls that's playing on it is going to be used to, but some of the girls that's not ever done it, it's going to be a whole different ballgame. Now you got to coach different too. You got to coach to the strategy of what you got the last 2 minutes of the game. I mean, if they're down, they might start fouling you because the clock stops and all that. But putting pressure on you, I mean, so I think it's going to speed the game up a little bit. I know a lot of those small schools don't want it, but you need to speed the game up a little bit. I mean, this is my whole point. If you're going to go play college ball, you got to be ready for a shot clock. So why not go on and implement it in high school so when you do get to the next level, you're already ready for it?
Well, I think the change is going to be also is the ball's got to be in the right person's hand as a coach on offense, because I might have a quick guard, but she's a horrible free throw shooter.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Get the ball across, get it to this girl. Now as a coach, now on defense, you're waiting to it's going to get to Coach Vic. He can't shoot free throws, foul him. You know what I mean? So there are some X's, O's, or some strategies that as a coach that you may not be thinking, but I might have the best point guard, but she might be shooting 20% of the free throw line, and be a hack-a-shack on her or something, You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. That's why you got to get in the right girl's hand. But, each young lady should be shooting 50 free throws before she go home. If she's struggling, she probably need to be sitting on the bench if she can't shoot free throws. That's what kills me all the time. You see all these girls that can shoot really good from the three-point line, then you put them on the free throw, they can't hit. I've been scratching my head like, why is that? But I guess, hey, when you're out there, you got that long range. When you get close, you're shooting it too hard. So I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But anything else for Manny? I know he just got off work and he probably ready to get home to his family. I know it's a really great idea to have him on, man. I think it's cool to have him come on and talk about, one, high school girls basketball, and two, all the great deals he get out there, in Chevrolet, So he's been a big part of this show, folks. I mean, since we've kind of started doing sponsorships, he's been a big part, and I really thank him a lot, what he's done for us to help, one, push our show, two, help push cars out there, Manny, I got different graphics. I have you, like I said, the one with the Corvette, I made that, and then like I said, now I'm gonna probably put you in your truck, jazz it up a little bit more. So we're gonna do different things though, man. You're gonna be in all different kind of cars, so they're gonna be like, man, he got a lot of money, he in a different car every day, but hey, that's what it's all about though. So we want people to come see you because you partnership with us, and we want to get the love back to you because, hey, whatever you helping us, we want to help you too. Because like I said, I got a 16-year-old, Manny, I might send you what she want. I looked today, I got funny, I got on chat, GBT, whatever it's called, and say, hey, search your car, and it did it. It's kind of in the price range I want and the miles I want. So it's crazy all the stuff it can do. But like I said, I know she's we're looking to get her a car. So I will be giving you a call and tell you what I need, and hopefully you can find what I need for my baby girl because she turned 16. And she's the last one, so she gets something a little special.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you want to talk about Tony real quick before we leave? I mean, we asked all the questions. Is there a topic you want to talk about?
No, I just like I said, I feel like he knows his basketball stuff. Manny, I mean, you've been doing it for a while with your daughter. Did you guys do a lot of traveling? I mean, how did you handle that situation? Because I tell you right now, it's kind of sad because, for a family that couldn't afford being on the circuit, how do some of these kids get looks? You kind of said it that, hey, they're going to find you. But right now is where it's at. Everybody wants to be on some shoe circuit. They think it's the best next thing since sliced bread, which it is kind of good, but it also be kind of bad if you're a kid that's sitting the bench and not getting no game, but mom and dad spend a bunch of money. So how did you handle that situation with your daughter?
I mean, me and her mom, we just told her, this is something that you want to do. If you want to pursue a basketball career, this is what you need to do. We'll support you any way we can. We'll always be there to support you no matter what. But the day that you're tired of it, you don't want to do it no more, you need to let us know. We can save money and go do something else. If this is what you want to do, we're going to make it work. Whatever we got to do, we're going to do it.
So coach Manny, coach was telling me you got a pretty nice little jumper. Is that true?
Man, back in the day, not now.
Man, I got to ask you this. Can you run up and down the court? Because I can't even get to half court without falling over like a turtle and not getting up. Can you get at least a free throw down and back? Can you at least do that?
Now, let me tell you. So Kenna coached a little third grade team, my niece's team. They asked her to coach, and she said, Dad, I need you to come out and help me with some drills. I was like, all right, baby girl, I got you. I'll come help you. She tried to get me to run up and down the court. I said, Ken, I didn't sign up for this. I'm not running. I will stay down here. You can run. I'm staying down here. Yeah, no, I'm not running. I need to, but I can't. I ain't doing it.
You know, it's funny we talk about this, you know, because, you know, back in the day, I was a decent athlete. Right now, my kids look at me like, you play sports? I mean, they really look at me like, when I rebound for Zoe, she really looks like you can't even walk. I mean, how did you play sport? Your jump shot is ugly. And she's like, you played? And I'm like, yeah, I was pretty decent. I mean, it's like they don't understand when you get old, the body just shuts down. I had to give love to LeBron James. I mean, he's one of my favorite players, and I got to give it to a guy 41 years old still doing the things he's doing. But I tell you right now, I couldn't do what he's doing. I couldn't even make a layup. I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I couldn't make a layup, and I'm always getting on to her about missing a shot, and I can't even make a layup. So you know what? I shouldn't say a word to her again.
If I didn't have pictures to prove that I could play back in the day, nobody would believe me.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Hey, but I appreciate what you guys do for, you know, all these young athletes around the world, around, you know, United States, Oklahoma especially. Keep doing what y'all's doing. Everybody appreciates it. You know, that has a kid. I had a girl that y'all interviewed and took care of, Coach Vic especially. And, man, I can't thank y'all enough for everything.
No, we appreciate that. We really do, man. Yeah. Like I said, keep doing your thing, man. Like I said, when we get close to October, I will be giving you a shout out, and we'll find her something that fits my budget and make her look good.
You come see me. I'll get you taken care of, Coach Johnson.
I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
All right,
Coach
Vic.
Let me know where you land at, Coach Vic.
I will. Thank you.
All right, be safe.
All right.
That's it.
Well, folks, that's one of our sponsors that help us get this show going weekly. Manny out there, Wendy Chevrolet, man, does a great job out there. You can see work long hours, but you know what? He's here to help take care of all his customers. You heard it first. If you're looking for a car, go see Manny. You know, you can do everything online. You can do everything right there at your phone, and he'll get it taken care of, and he'll even wrap it and send it to you, folks. And that's big time, you know. I remember back in the day, I used to hate going to car dealerships because you'd be there for 20 hours and then you leave, and then it's not even what you really want, and you're mad. And nowadays they take care of you. Like I said, I think Manny's a guy to his word. He's going to do everything right to get you in the car that fits you in your budget. So, you know, I used to be a guy against car salesmen because I'm telling you, they're kind of like furniture salesmen. You know, they want to keep you there all day, and finally you give in and say, all right. But I really think Manny's the type of guy that's going to get you everything you need and take care of you in all the ways you know, any way he can. You know, if you're off a little bit, he's going to find something that's going to fit your budget, and also make sure you drive off in something nice that you like. You know, he going to sell you no lemon, so he ain't a lemonade stand. He going to sell you a real deal. Coach, anything else?
No, I mean, you know, I'm looking at these schedules, and man, people are starting Friday. You're starting Friday, so you're making that trip to New Orleans. I think you said you were driving Wednesday and splitting it in half.
Yes, sir.
You know, so a lot of people are starting on Friday, and you know, I don't know if everybody will have everybody there because of graduation and stuff. Sometimes some kids are missing. So,
and you also got state track, Coach. You got state track.
Yeah, you got state track for 5A and 6A. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, so some people will be going down there Friday or maybe Friday night, miss a Saturday. So, but you know, coaches are out live period, and it's going to be nice for a lot of Oklahoma kids and kids that follow us and post their schedules. I appreciate them doing that, whether it's through Coach J. Vic, Above Line Hoops, Keep 100, or, you know, Between the Lines, Girls Hoops. You know, use any of those forward and let us know who you are, and make sure you tag and put those highlights together, and we definitely take care of you with a like or something like that. So, you know, keep doing that.
Yeah, it also, like what Coach saying, you know, send us a DM. You know, if you want to touch base with us, man, if you're going to be out at one of these spots, send me a DM. I come to catch you on the court, like to get some film of you, and then post it. You know, my job is to get your name out there, keep getting our name out there. But yeah, send me a DM on Oklahoma Between the Lines, or you know, at High Keeping, and to say, hey, Tony, I'm on this court, and I come over and get a little bit of film, and you know, maybe we catch a quick interview, because like I said, our job is to get many as kids we can. And like I said, we've been touching Texas the last few times, but last few, you know, shows we had has been Texas girls, but you know, we're gonna come back and dip back into Oklahoma girls. My goal is to have Jada Davis on from Mocan, you know, playing on the 17 U's. She's a 2029. Just got off the phone with LSU on Monday, so I'm pretty sure she'll get some big offers this weekend going into this weekend at New Orleans. Just a big-time guard, about 5'11", dad 6'9", played at Wichita State. So, what coach wouldn't want to jump on that because they're looking like if you get half of your daddy's size, you're going to be all right. So, so it's going to be a lot of girls get an opportunity this weekend to show their skills and their things they do. One of the things we're going to talk about is, like I said, body language. Make sure if you miss a shot, it's okay. Every coach is not grading on because you miss a shot. They're grading on your hustle. They're grading on you getting back on defense. They're grading on are you blocking out. They're grading on are you get down for loose balls. Are you that girl that miss a shot and you're jogging back and you got your other 4 teammates up at already across half court and you're still at the baseline. So think about all those things, man. Think about everything you got to do. You're going to miss layups. You're going to miss. There's not going to be one girl in no gym this weekend that's going to shoot a perfect percentage. If she does, somebody please DM and let me know because I want to have her on the show and find out the secret sauce that she has that that we don't have, so we can start selling that to other girls. Because then I can really retire. But I'm just saying, make sure you keep a good positive attitude, man. You never know who's sitting on that bench. They might not have a logo on. They might just be sitting there, and they might not even be there to watch you, or they might be there to watch the girl you're playing against, and you're giving the girl the business. So then they start writing your name because they do have a board, and they do check it, and they do write stuff on it. That's what they do there. They're evaluating every girl. Granted, they might come to see this girl, but guess what? If you do something special, your name can get on that board, and they go back and they tell their coach, and guess what? Now they're looking at you and watching you. Because you're going to have some good games and some bad games. They might come to a game that you have a bad game. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world. I mean, they're not. Because if they like you, everybody knows. These guys have been doing this long enough. Everybody knows you're going to have great games and bad games and super, super great games. They're like, man, that kid played out lights, and the next time he might come see you, you might not score a bucket. But stay humble. You heard Manny say, stay humble and stay and play your game. Don't go try to play nobody else's game. Play your game. And I'll tell you right now, that's what's going to get you recruited and have good grades. I'm telling you, grades is the most important thing because if you ain't have no grades, you can't get into school. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, well, we talked about it. You want to present yourself as much of a package as possible. We talk about packaging, and we can talk about that later. I think Coach Mahoney talked about it some, and every coach we've talked to, I think every coach we've talked to has talked about packaging, and that's the academics, the scholarships besides basketball that allows them to save money and put it somewhere else. And again, it's marketing yourself. And so when you do your profile on X, whatever, make sure you put that GPA up there if it's up there. Let them know, hey,
Yes,
you know what? I'm a 4.2 and a all-state player. And you're helping yourself work towards whether it's a full scholarship on paper or not, but no money out of pocket for school.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to my baby girl. She got a honor society ranked in the top 10 of the state of Oklahoma in academics. So that's big time, not just a student athlete, but takes grades hard. As I'm telling you, folks, when she's on the road and we're traveling, she's doing her homework. She's not just playing around, and that's real talk. So I just show I don't like to brag on her, but I'm gonna brag on this academics because academics the most important thing in this house to me because I didn't get a college degree. Luckily, I got a good job, but I pushed for my kids to get a degree. And like I said, my son is graduating with his master's. My daughter graduated with her bachelor's. And Zoe's on the road to get hopefully she can get a degree too. But that's the most important thing because there's life after basketball, and me and Coach will get into that deal later. And also probably next week we'll get into talking about the rules of the 5-year rule because once you hit 19 the clock starts. So some of you kids just keep reclassifying. You already 20, that clock has already started. You only got 5 years and one transfer. So think about some of those things, man, when you're trying to go to these prep schools and think you got all this extra time. You don't, because it starts when you get 19. Go do your research because we did our research. So make sure that, hey, you know what you're doing before you get out there and say, hey, I'm gonna go one more year of prep school and hopefully I can get this D1 offer. Find a school that fits you. Coach, you know what time it is.
That's kind of you bring that up, that 5-year rule. Think about it. One of my most favorite players ever to watch would have never played college basketball in the NBA. Dennis Rodman didn't start playing college ball until he was like 23. Think about that.
Well, Coach, his clock would have been over.
His clock, I remember saying, that's the impact of that rules is, you don't have that time. You're thinking you have time. I got a couple of years after I graduate high school, you don't. So I think for a senior or junior in high school, that puts a little more stress on being ready and prepared for the collegiate level. Because you bounce around, and you can transfer 3 times and never have played. And you only still got 2 years left of playing time. Whether you've been sitting on the bench for 3 years or not, you only got 2 years of playing time. And so I think as a senior, you need to come out and be more ready for college because your clock will start. There will be no, okay, give you time. You better be ready as a high school senior graduating to be ready to play at the next level because your clock will start. Man, just food for thought.
That's it. That's it. But you know what time it is, folks. We did it. We brought on one of our sponsors, Manny, Windy Chevrolet there in Purcell, Oklahoma. If you're looking for a great deal, this is my man Manny. He's gonna take care of you. You heard him live on the show, folks. That's what we do. We bring him on. We let you see him. Look him sitting in that Corvette, looking clean as a whistle. It's me and Coach B as his bodyguard. Make sure nobody takes that car from him. That's what we do over here between the lines, girl. Oklahoma. Oh, I keep wanting to say Oklahoma, but I guess I can say Oklahoma because Purcell's in Oklahoma. But between the lines, girls hoops. It's hard, folks, when you've been in Oklahoma all your life. But like I said, we want to thank Manny again for coming on the show. We want to thank all our sponsors. Like I said, we picked up another big one last night in Cantrell Roofing. Like I said, big love to my man Jay Hunt from Rain Down Roofing. Big love to my man Chris Crawford. I know the Crawford family's on cloud 9. Baby boy won a state championship in golf. Not only did he win his individual one, his team won. So, hey, he got 2 for poor Chris and Misty. They're going to be putting out rings. And ain't nobody getting married, but they're buying rings. I love it. Congratulations to that family, man. Congratulations. Couldn't be more proud. I will have a trivia question down the road. Coach, let me see if you can get it real quick.
All right.
Real quick. Hold on. What brother and sister won a championship in the same night?
Ooh. Is that the Johnson family?
Oh, the Johnsons! Here's another one. What triplets won a state championship in the same year?
Ooh. Triplets? Well, the only triplets I know are the triplets from class in high school. If you don't know them, the Murphy triplets. Now, I don't know who you're talking about, but they won state championship class back in 76. So I know my history there, though. But what do you got?
I got the Crawfords. Briley and Annabelle winning the state championship in girls basketball.
I thought, for some reason, I thought brother was older.
No, he's a triplet. That's why it's called triplet elite.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
a great trivia question. Coach, you was on the one. You was on the one, but you're just kind of a couple years off.
I was right, though. That's right.
Well, folks, like I said, we're off this time for real. But we want to thank everybody once again for tuning in to another great episode Between the Line Girls Hoops. We love you. We appreciate you. Keep supporting us. Keep giving us those thumbs up. Keep giving us comments. We like it. Give us feedback. Tell us. I know people tell me all the time, I want more. You want more girls. Folks, we're going to bring you the top girls in the state. It's time. Thanks again for tuning in. Between the Line Girls Hoops. Thank you, Manny, for coming on from Windy Chevrolet and telling us what you think about girls basketball. He's been there. He's had a daughter that's played. Once again, Coach Vic, I want to thank you for all you do for this show. We'll catch you guys next time on Between the Line Girls Hoops.